Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in this week. Joe here from Big Red Beard. Want to welcome you back after a week off, and we're bringing you our first installment of the Big Red Beard micro-brew review. 6 beers, 6 tastings. Let's get sloppy. Alright guys, let's get started. Our first beer today comes from the Dirty Uncle Jeff Brewing Company in Meat Hole, Missouri. It's called Whisper Piss.
Whisper Piss.
It's a triple hops Florida Barnacle IPA. Let's take a peek. It's a yellowish golden color, similar to the inner rind of an old hard cheese. It's got an old smell, like an antique shop in August. It smells like a hot station wagon. Urinal cake, maybe. It smells like teeth, apricot, and crayons. It's what I think Game of Thrones smells like. Now, it's very important when tasting any beer to drink the entire amount they've given you in one shot. Old funnel cake. It's got a hint of hot garbage. You can see the residue left on the glass. It's a bad sign. Probably means it was brewed in a toilet. The after smell smells like a can of Right Guard that exploded in a dumpster, like a bowling alley that never outlawed smoking. All in all, the flavors in Whisper Piss were dark, aromatic, awful, complex, cheese-like. Whisper Piss made me want to change my name to Kevin. Our next beer is called Dragon Cream.
Dragon Cream.
It's a vacuum-sealed vertical draft lager, comes straight to us from He's One of the Bad Kids Brew Pub in Puppy Stain, Montana. First, we give it a sniff. Yep, I'm getting initially notes of old high school auditorium, picking up some more subtle accents of stale pepper and shoplifter sweat. There's just a touch of Jimmy Buffett's Sunday breath. God. Okay, let's give this one a little taste, shall we? Now, right off the bat, getting definite notes of 8th grade earth science. Brings back memories. Subtle, but it's there. Cool Ranch Dorito crumbs. It's got a simple, straightforward start. It's got a horizontal middle. Dog food-like finish. I'm reminded of bad ham soup, Pop-Tart crust with 0 filling. When I drink this beer, I'm reminded strongly of a suitcase filled with regret. When I drink Dragon Cream, even a small taste, I want to take the bottle and smash it into my face. Whatever's happening in Puppy Stain, Montana makes me want to eat my own fingers. Moving right along, our third beer in the taste test comes to us from Positive PP Holdings, a brewing group out of South Beaver, Florida. This beer, called Zeus Fluid,
Zeus Fluid,
is a lightning boiled hamster ale. Let's give it a sniff. On first smell, it's strong, visceral, definitely notes of bleach and coconut LaCroix. I'm detecting a little bit of log cabin light maple syrup. There's a sourness to it. It's like somebody sneezed a cheese packet right into your face. Okay, let's see what it tastes like. There's a strong initial attack, like bilge water from an old boat. There's a taste towards the end like you're eating canned chicken, but you thought it was canned tuna and you're disappointed. The mouthfeel is like wet pipe tobacco and crispy potato skins. This beer gets stuck in your teeth like corn on the cob. Well folks, we're halfway through our beer tasting, and in my book, that means it's time for a shot of tequila. Bottoms up. Our fourth beer in today's taste test is Donkey Sludge.
Donkey Sludge.
It's an Imperial Nigerian Cranberry Stout, and it's brought to us by Dumpster Family Brewers out of Fart Beach, Ohio. Let's see what it smells like. It's cavernous. It's a deep smell, like the bottom of an old boot. It smells like a poorly cleaned living room. A dishwasher where you didn't rinse the food off first. Donkey Sludge smells exactly like you think it would smell. Donkey Sludge smells like a farmer's armpit. a farm pit. Let's see what it tastes like. The initial attack is bold and spicy, like day old Taco Bell. It tastes like a ball of cream cheese covered in cayenne pepper. This beer tastes like a shoebox full of old spaghetti. This beer makes me feel like I won a volleyball game that didn't matter. Cold coffee out of a container of pork lo mein. It's like a chaotic blend of pizza, Fancy Feast, and Luna bars. And WD-40. Our fifth beer in today's review is called Humpty's Revenge.
Humpty's Revenge.
It's an Anger-Infused kitchen lager made with cauterized hop stems. This beer is brought to us by the Vicious Wizards Brew and Chew. It's a combination brew pub and beef jerky museum in Tits, Virginia. Let's see how the nose goes. The nose on this beer is brief, like a conversation with a robot. There are feelings to be felt and dreams to be dreamed. The bouquet is challenging and diverse, and there's a suggestion of old woodwork and hot computer. I keep sniffing it into my nose. I literally am sucking beer into my nose. Time to taste it. It's so warm at this point. The attack is bold and prolific. It hits the tongue like a group of excited third graders. The brew washes over the tongue like hot broken glass. There's an obvious tribute to spinach artichoke dip and baseball glove oil, and suggestions of grass-stained gastrique. There's no denying it, the taste of this beer is like staining a fence with your tongue. Drinking Humpty's Revenge makes you glad that all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put him back together again, because he sucks. And the final beer in this first installment of Big Red Beard's micro-brew review is Where's My Barn?
Where's my barn?
A Nebraskan Buttermilk Saison. This final beer is brought to us by the Martha St. James Center for Toilet Wine in Clap On, Clap Off, Arizona. There's a definite garbanzo bean and ketchup odor. The bouquet is depressed and silly, with an obvious reference to Lowry's seasoned salt. There's an initial envelope of potato bread and Tinactin foot powder that both inspires and encourages the drinker to take not only one sip, but maybe three. And now, let's see how it tastes. It's vaguely reminiscent of Grandpa's car and deflated balloon. Drinking this beer is like sucking on a mouthful of pennies. It doesn't even have the faintest hint of buttermilk. The first thing that comes to mind when drinking Where's My Barn is drinking the urine of a failed drug test. The profile is sinister and hopelessly devoted, like an Olivia Newton-John song. Drinking this beer is the equivalent of fighting over the remote. This beer makes you want to take out an unsecured debt consolidation loan. Thank you very much, everybody. This concludes the first ever Big Red Beard micro-brew review. Be sure to stay tuned next week when we review the top 3 suppliers of commercial grade office carpeting and how you can use those products to spice up your love life. See you next week, everyone.
Big Red Beard.